เนี่ยสอง
You
มี
went
อยู่สอง
to
แผ่น
lift
เนี่
your
ยพ่อ
finger off, aren't
เขาต้องการตัวไหนมีอยู่สองแผ่น
And trek bikes are so cheap in Thailand. The Amonda's coming out of China these days, but they're very, very good value. And Thailand is just a great place for eating, training. It's a really, really good place for training on the bike. It's so cycling friendly here. Really love it. It's a great place if you're new for cycling. But I've got a lot of vegan ice creams. So they really cater for vegans really, really well in Thailand. It's amazing. It's amazing, but very tasty vegan ice creams. And we always like to have fun with the cats and the dogs. There's a lot of Thais love their cats and dogs here, and they're quite cute, quite easy to troll. More vegan food, high carb. It's just so cheap, so tasty. But yeah, the Trek Amonda, made in China, still got lifetime warranty. It's so cheap here. There's the Taiwanese, the ALR's Taiwanese. But just incredible value. The Trek bikes, the cheapest in the world. And you see a lot of classic mountain bikes. Remember these Marzocchi Zokes? Remember those? The old Zokes, mate. And the old Mavic X138, the STX RC. And this is the Madone that got smashed in the back of a crash down a mountain or something like that. And they just cut it up to show the moulding of the Trek OCLV BB90. Checking it out, eh? It's a pretty amazing design. And the Durans are everywhere in Thailand. Quality varies. This is the new Ultegra, the latest Ultegra. Just come out in Thailand here. It's not even in Australia yet, but you can get it in Thailand. So it's really cheap. So cheap. Group set. Maybe ask me down in the comment section below if you want to know how much it costs. So cheap though, man. I was going to grab a set. I was about to go a couple of group sets and just take them back to Australia and sell them. Just so cheap, man. So cheap here. Shimano stuff and Trek. And DT Swiss and Mavic as well. Mavic, DT Swiss, Shimano, and Trek are really cheap. Especially Trek, especially DT Swiss, especially Mavic. I'm not sure why. You see a lot of bling bikes in Thailand. You'll probably see more bling bikes in Thailand than anywhere in the world that I've been to. You see the Cipollini's, you see the E-Tap, the SRAM Red, these night rims, the lightweights, SRM. You see all the bling, man. All the bling. Look at this. This is out front of a shop, not even locked up. You wouldn't have that in Brixton, UK, would you? New Dura-Ace everywhere, just bikes, titanium Enigmas from UK. Just New Dura-Ace is just everywhere, slathered. S-Works is like shopping box over here. This one of those tuned speed needles. I had one of those back in 2004, but the railing system was a little bit dodgy, so I passed it on. Vegan pad thai, low fat, refined sugars. This is what we pour our drink bottles. Make your own gels. And the hill, Dois Tap. This guy needs some easy gearing. He's grinding a bit, but Dois Tap's a really good place to ride. We ride up there most days if it's not raining. The dog's just chilling out. And that's one of the viewpoints near Dois Tap. Quite misty this time of year, here in July. And make sure you don't get too sunburned or too tanned, but that's all good. Part of the deal. And I got some low-fat vegan fried rice. Tasty as. Watching some Breaking Bad. Tasty as. Another tip. I've got no lights in my house. Need a bit of light to see. So just open up the door and you can get all the light you need from in there. Got the rice cooker down there. See the reflective, what can you see? You see some reflective bike stuff, can't you? See some reflective bum, tan lines. That's actually a tan line, you can see the Toro's back. So use the light from the outside source to save electricity, save money, save resources. And that's how we roll.
Yeah.
Alright.
Actual.
So here we have, this is a cheap organic vegan meal. We've got some soy milk here, we've got some sugars. This is Thai sugar, pure refined sugar, the weight loss stuff. This is Dr. McDougall rice diet. Actually, he wouldn't recommend the soy milk because the soy milk has a bit too much fat and protein in it. But anyway, to open this, we don't have a can opener. What we're going to do, I learnt this from Casper last year, things you learn at my festival. Boom. That's all you need to do, pop it open, no can opener needed, save resources. We've got some, I'll put a little bit of water in this. This is organic rice. I'll just put a little bit of soy milk in there. Tastes good. And I'm going to put the sugar in there. Sweeten to taste. And that is a cheap meal, maybe 1,000 calories, cost me maybe 30 cents, maybe actually probably about $1 because it's organic rice, maybe less than that, maybe, I don't know, between 30 cents and $1 for that. And that's just really, really cheap. Put some water in there, dilute it, and that's you eat that tonight, tomorrow your leg is going to feel amazing. You're going to be smashing PRs, you're going to be working so hard, you're going to be doing such good things. It's very low fat, it's low protein, and Google up Dr. McDougall rice diet. This is what he would put his type 2 diabetic patients on, and they'd be reversing the type 2 diabetes, according to Dr. McDougall. And this is the rice diet. Google up the rice diet, Dr. McDougall, Walter Kempner. If I remember, I'll put a link down below. And watch the documentary, What the Health. They all fully support this sort of high carb, low fat living. There you go. So you can eat out every night. It's cheap. You can eat at home.
Breakfast
That's even
is served.
cheaper.
Fresh cut
Fruit here is
pineapple.
so cheap. $1.50 for all that pineapple. So it's so sweet. Local. Most of it's organic. You can tell by the taste. A lot of temples there if you want to go check out the temples around town. And it's just a safe place. You know, you see a lot of kids riding bikes, especially in the rural areas. It's just, it's just chill. Look at you wouldn't have that in Australia, man. You wouldn't have that in Australia. Kids get kidnapped. You would never see them again, unfortunately. It's not the BMX Bandits days, but it's just a good place to rest. You know, catch up and rest here. Tone the legs. Thailand's a good place for toning your legs up. And this fruit's called the lam yai, aka dragon's eye, and it's one of my favourite fruits. We picked these off the tree from a local farm. They just gave us like a few kilos for a couple of bucks, just for a couple of dollars. You know, this would cost me $50 in Australia, and it wouldn't even be as good quality. Just getting us some selfies, but it's just fantastic. You know, and then Wi-Fi, the internet speed's so fast here, man. It's like I've got unlimited Wi-Fi, right? 4G. And it costs me like $80 a month. I can't get that in Australia. You know, it's insane. It's just insane what you can get here.
10 out of 10, lam yai.
A danger of Thailand is you get too lean.
Again, mate.
I mean, I'm like Tour de France lean. I'm like ready for the Tour de France any day of the year here in Thailand. It's just, you get so lean here, eating all these carbohydrates, riding your bike around, and the dogs are everywhere. It's so funny. It's so cute. But yeah, this is Thailand, man. This is the truth about Thailand no one ever shows you. Share your comments and thoughts down below. We'll see you next video. Peace.